Right, week 2 of lockdown, of me being stuck in my room, but the second channel's going strong. 3 videos in 3 weeks. But yeah, today is a good day. The Georgemason Nation flag is, I mean, it's not really flying very strong. Oh, there we go. The Georgemason Nation flag is flying strong. And today, I thought for the first time, I would venture onto Reddit. So, I have created a Reddit page for you guys. It's called r/GeorgemasonNation. Any of you guys can go over to Reddit and join it and post stuff on there. You guys can literally post any stuff you want on there. If enough of you go on there and enough of you post on there, I will do more videos like on Reddit, looking at my subreddit. But right now we've got one member, which is me, and there's no posts. But yeah, literally on this you can put funny catfishing stuff, videos you want to see me react to, Tinder conversations you've had that are funny. And that leads me on to today's video. We're going to be looking at our Tinder. I've known about this Reddit page for a while. I really enjoy it. It's good for inspiration for me because I don't really like taking Tinder seriously. I like joking with people and just sending them weird messages. And that's what this is good for. It's just people posting funny conversations, funny things they've seen on Tinder for us to all enjoy. So today I'm gonna be looking through here. And yeah, if any of you guys have any funny stuff that you want to share, make sure you put it on the Georgemason Reddit page. So everything about Tinder. Okay, so profile review of the week. I don't need a profile review. Wait, what's a profile review? Oh wow, people literally like send in their profiles like, what photos should I use? That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, I literally hired a Tinder coach to tell me which photos I should use, so I can't talk. Okay, so let's see the top recent one. It's called I Tried to Write a Poem. It says, roses are red, you are very pretty, we're stuck inside, so send a quarantine. Okay, that's not family friendly. You can imagine what that says. But then they replied, roses may be red, but your poem was lame. Thanks for the comment. Go work on your game. You see, it's just great banter. That honestly wasn't that great. This one from 11 hours ago, I'm an honest man. So she said, well, I guess we both have good taste. And he said, give me a chance and I'll prove you wrong. See, because he's saying that if she gave him a chance then she'd have bad taste? Or is he saying if she gave him a chance then he'd have bad taste? Or maybe they're both bad taste. I don't know. Honestly, so far, these have been pretty weak. I was expecting more from this. What's this? Recreating a classic. You probably know, but did you know your name means updog in Cantonese? Really? Do you know updog? Can you please say I've tried this so many times. Literally, the amount of times I tried this, it never works. So you say to someone, oh, it really smells of like updog in here. And they're like, what's up, dog? Haha, not much. What about you, dog? Because they're saying, what's up, dog? Like, hey, what's up, dog? But it never works like that. There's another one. What was the one I saw on TikTok? The other one I saw on TikTok was this girl and she was like, would you rather eat a baby goat or a matter baby? And they're like, a what? And she's like, a matter baby. And they're like, what's a matter baby? And then she's like, not much. What about you? Oh, it's great banter. But realistically, when you actually try to do it, this is how it ends up. Can you please say, what's up, dog? Question mark, question mark. Just type, what's up, dog? It's gonna be worth it. Literally, every time I've tried to do this, it never works. Because I'm just like, it smells of updog. They're like, what's that? What's what? And they're like, what you just said. What, updog? They're like, yeah, what about it? They're like, what is it? And then I'm like, what's what? And they're like, what you just said. And I'm like, just say it. Can you please just say, what's up, dog? So I relate to that one massively. After you watch this video, try it on someone. Say to them, oh, it smells like updog in here, and see if you can get them to say, what's up, dog? Because honestly, it's harder than you think. SMH, no regard for public safety. You'll have to sneak me into the theater because I'm a total snack. I don't know what you're thinking if you're trying to go to a theater right now. Yeah, what are you doing, Sarah? Did you not hear what Boris said? No, we're not going to the cinema. I don't care if you're a snack. We're in a lockdown for a reason. Oh my gosh, these people had a whole conversation of gifts. I've never seen anything worse in my life. What's up? Hey there, how are you doing? Pretty good. I'm having the time of my life. I'm having the worst time of my life reading this. This is awful. I don't like gifts. I'm not a gift kind of guy. How long does this go on for? Oh my gosh, it goes on for a while. Maybe I should give these a rating because some of these are really bad. Like that's got 30,000 likes. Okay, that for me, that gets like a 3 out of 10. I don't like gifts. I don't know, clearly it works, but for me, gifts are just not the way to my heart. Don't send me gifts. This one's called Got 'em. It's someone called Megan, and they said, I'm sorry for all the shut up Meg jokes you must endure. And she said, yes, it's quite a lot. Shut up, Meg. That's funny. I like that. That's like a 7, I'd say. Shut up, Meg. I'm sorry anyone that's name is Meg, but at this point, it's just something you gotta deal with. Okay, let's go top this month. So the first one is called Microwave. 80,000 likes. Damn, girl, are you a microwave? Because, if I am, are you cold food? because I want to shove you in a box and warm you up. That was filth and not representative of me as a person. I like that. That was funny. I like the first pickup line, and she kind of came back. She came back with it. That's a solid 8.5. I like the fact she put a disclaimer too, just so you know, I'm not weird. Sometimes it just be like that. Did I go too far? No, surely not. What did he say? So you're in a plane with Linda. You crash over tundra or whatever. It's been weeks. You're starving. You wake up one day and Linda has died. Oh, rip Linda. Do you eat Linda? Question mark. That's a really weird opener. For me personally, would I eat Linda? You know what? I might eat Linda. I'm actually a vegan nowadays. I actually haven't eaten meat since the 31st of December. I mean, it kind of goes against my new ethics of being vegan, but when you're hungry, Linda does sound kind of tasty. So what's his reply? No, I dismember Linda and use her limbs as bait in snare traps to capture at least 4 large game animals. I cook one. I use Linda's intestines to make a shelf-stable sausage from the rest. I use her teeth and bones to make crude tools and fishing hook. I craft Linda's hair into a sling to hunt birds, whose feathers I use to fetch arrows. I build a cabin. I tame wool with bits of sausage. I craft a headrest of elk antlers. I am the god of the forest. Linda's face resides over my mantle, watching as I tame nature. Thanks, Linda. Well, I mean, she asked. I think that's a great response. I mean, he clearly thought it out. Maybe he thought it out too much. I mean, why does he know this much? But yeah, I mean, you could eat Linda and that would feed you for one day, or you could do this and you could become the god of the forest. I know what I'd rather do. Maybe I could do that whilst on a vegan diet by eating, like, I don't know, leaves and grass, maybe. But to be honest, I'll probably just end up like Linda. Yeah, maybe I'll do what he said. But that was a great response. If she didn't reply, that's her problem. You did all you could. That's a solid 9 out of 10. I'm concerned. Hey, you in a vending machine? Cause you looking like a snake. A snake? I think you meant to write snack. Why the frick is there a snake in the vending machine? Avery, you had your shot and you just missed it. Try harder next time and proofread your messages before you send. Sometimes you gotta think on your feet. Girl, are you a certain type of virus that we can't talk about but is currently taking the world by a pandemic and has got most of the world in lockdown? Because you take my breath away. I've heard that line a few times today. Time to come up with something more unique. All right, pressure is on. Did you know that if you rearrange the letters of you can get carnivorous? Which makes sense because I want to spend 14 days in quarantine eating you. That went 0 to 100 real quick. But eating Jade is just going to be one day's meal for him. Whereas, if he takes this guy's advice, he can eventually become the god of the forest. It was good, but I mean, he didn't have the logic that the last guy had. This one's got 50,000 likes and it's called Ironic. Hey, how are we doing? We are doing fine. Would you have preferred how are you doing instead? Yeah, I like men who know their grammar. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sharon, you really tried there. First off, who says hey? And then she tries to roast him about his grammar, but she uses the wrong there. Sharon, if you're gonna roast someone about grammar, get your own grammar right first. You like men that know their grammar, but you don't even know your grammar. Oh dear, Sharon, that's a big L. That was embarrassing. How can anyone even recover from this? Are you Japanese? Because I'm trying to Japanese. Are you Japanese? Because I'm trying to Japanese. Oh, I can't read. I actually can't read. Are you Japanese? Because I'm trying to get in Japanese. That one went right over my head. Clearly, I don't know grammar. But they replied, haha, no, I'm actually Finnish. Finished with this conversation. Oh, drop the mic. Are there any other countries you could say? Maybe you could be like, well, I'm Hungary. Hungary's a country, isn't it? And then you could have been like, well, good, because I'm from Hungary and I'm gonna go and have dinner because I'm hungry. Yeah, he probably should have just left it there actually. Don't listen to me. That hit me harder than this pandemic. Hi, what do you do? That's the big question, isn't it? What do we all do? What's the meaning of life? Why are we here? LMAO, you can just say you're unemployed and move on. I mean, that is literally me when people ask me what I do. A lot of the time I just say I'm a student because explaining you're a YouTuber is just so long. Like if I ever get into a taxi and the driver starts to talk to me and then he's like, oh yeah, so what do you do? I'm just like, yeah, I'm a student. Because I had one experience one time where someone was like, oh, so what do you do? I'm like, I make videos online. And they're like, oh really? Like what type of videos? And I was like, well, I just film myself in my room. And they just looked at me like, you film yourself in your room? And I was like, oh yeah. And they were like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. And I was like, yeah, YouTube. And they were like, oh, I thought you meant something else. And I was like, and then I realized probably shouldn't describe it as that. So yeah, usually I just say I'm a student or say something like this. That makes them think you're unemployed, which to be fair, I'm a YouTuber. I'm basically unemployed. I sit in my room and make videos. Not them kind of videos though. Don't get the wrong idea. Someone posted this and got 33,000 likes. Tinder should add a remind me later option for those profiles you can't decide. Who is that picky on Tinder? Literally who? If I'm on Tinder, I'm like, yes. I'm never like, ooh, that one's like, yeah, I can't decide. I'm just gonna do it later. Who does that? It's either yes or no. And for me, 100% of the time, it's yes. I'm not saying people say yes to me 100% of the time. I'm saying I say yes to everyone 100% of the time. But what do you mean? Why? How hard is it to make a decision? Just say yes. It's not like you have to marry them. Then we got this one. COVID-19 may be wiped out with these third-degree burns. Hey, you're cute, but I want you to answer the following questionnaire for me. 1. Have you been to mainland China in the last 14 days? 2. Have you been to Japan, Korea, Northern Italy in the last 14 days? 3. Are there any suspected cases of COVID-19 in your residential building? If the answer is no for the above, want to meet up? No. Remember what Boris said. If your friends ask you to meet up, say no. Brother, after your interrogation, I'd rather have a blah 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 than meet up with you. I mean, clearly that wasn't the best pickup line. Don't send people a questionnaire. So yeah, stay indoors. But yeah, on that note, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you did enjoy. As I said before, the Georgemason Nation Reddit is up now. Go onto Reddit, search Georgemason Nation, join it, leave some posts, leave Tinder conversations, funny Photoshop stuff, literally anything you want me to see. So yeah, it's down to you guys to make the content for that. So if you want to see it, do it. Let me know if you want to see more Reddit Tinder videos, because I'm not gonna lie, there are some really funny ones on the Reddit Tinder. As always, let me know what you thought of the video, because you can actually comment on this channel, so leave a comment down below. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, guys, it's been Georgemason. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Georgemason, over and out.